to Washington for President Obama's inaugural celebration. He told me the entire story of We Shall Overcome, how it moved from a labor movement song and with Pete's inspiration had been adopted by the civil rights movement. And that day as we sang This Land Is Your Land, I looked at Pete, the first black president of the United States, was seated to his right. And I thought of the incredible journey that Pete had taken. My own growing up in the 60s, town scarred by race rioting, made that moment nearly unbelievable. And Pete had 30 extra years of struggle and real activism on his belt. He was so happy that day. It was like, Pete, you outlasted the bastards, man. At rehearsals the day before, it was freezing, it was like 15 degrees, and Pete was there. He had his flannel shirt on. I said, man, you better wear something besides that flannel shirt. He said, yeah, I got my long johns on under this thing. And I asked him, I said, how do you want to approach this land as your land? And I was being near the end of the show, and all I said was, well, I know I want to sing all the verses. And Woody wrote, especially the two that get left out, about private property and relief funds. And I thought, of course, that's what Pete's done his whole life. He sings all the verses all the time, especially the ones that we'd like to leave out of their history as a people. At some point, Pete Seeger decided he'd be a walking, singing reminder of all of America's history. He'd be a living archive of American music and conscience, a testament to the power of song and culture to nudge history along, to push American events towards more humane and justified ends. He would have the audacity and the courage to sing in the voice of the people. Now, despite Pete's somewhat benign grandfatherly appearance, he's a creature of a stubborn, defiant, and nasty optimism. Inside of him, he carries a steely toughness that belies that grandfatherly facade, and it won't let him take a step back from the things he believes in. At 90, he remains a stealth dagger through the heart of our country's illusions of balance. Pete Seeger still sings all the verses all the time. And he reminds us of our immense failures as well as shining a light toward our better angels on the horizon where the country we've imagined and hold dear we hope awaits us. And on top of it, he never wears it on his sleeve. He's become comfortable and casual in this immense role. He's funny and very eccentric. The song that I'm going to bring Tommy on, the song Tommy Morello and I are about to sing, I wrote it in the mid-90s, and it started as a conversation I was having with myself. It was an attempt to regain my own moorings. And its last verse is the beautiful speech that Tom Joad whispers to his mother at the end of The Grapes of Wrath. It says, wherever there's a cop beating a guy, wherever a hungry newborn baby cries, wherever there's a fight against the blood and the hatred in the air, look for me, Mom. I'll be there. Well, Pete has always been there. For Pete, it's simply been a way of life. The singer in my song is in search of the Ghost of Tom Joad. The spirit has the guts and the toughness to carry forth, to fight for and live their ideals. Well, I'm happy to report that that spirit, very Ghost of Tom Joad, is with us in the flesh tonight. He'll be on the stage momentarily He's gonna look an awful lot like your granddad who wears flannel shirts and funny hats. He's gonna look like your granddad if your granddad could kick your ass. Highway patrol choppers coming on over the ridge. Hot soup on a campfire under the bridge. Shelter line stretching around the corner. Welcome to the new world order. Family sleeping in your car.